Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Yang. Today I would like to do a presentation. The topic is life is better than 50 years ago. And I want like the people know the world is moving in better direction. And it always seemed impossible until it's from the national used to say that one, that the audience better, I will let you all better to understand the word and let you all understand the good side of the word. And the world is constantly developing, processing, and changing. So we must not only see some bad aspects, but also learn some good aspects. The reason I choose this topic is because I see the developer side of the world. The world is not very bad as bad. Many people think that I want to change the president's nation of some people. I want to tell you that changing the world starts with yourself, and if there were fewer words in the world should be better place. Everyone is a member of life. We live in together on the earth, so we need to see not only ourselves, but also if other people think the same way as you. Today, I will tell you about the problem, cause, and the solution. Okay, the first one is problems. Everyone's point of view is different, and before we get the rest, let us understand why some people think the world had become worse and than it had been 50 years. Many people think that our lives now are not not good as they were 50 years ago. According to the caution in American said they were worse of today than 50 years ago on December 29, 2017. Caution said the US people that they were actually worse of than half a century ago. In Senegal, 45% left in this way. Also have other century agree with that. Venezuela, some 72% people there said they're left worse than 50 years ago, only after Mexico, Jordan, and Argentina. So that we can see many people still feel bad in this century, even though the world are progressive. There are there are countries that think the world is worse, and on the contrary, there are countries that think the world is better than before. According to caution, residents in 20th century said people like them were better than they were 50 years ago. So we don't just say the bad, we are still good things in the world. Although not all places are good, according to Frank Otto, in 50 ways life is better 50 years ago in 2019. Not everyone is better because of technology. Some things were simpler to do 50 years ago. Either way, we need to develop on the good sides, so don't just look at the bad sides. The next one is the cause. Now we have already know the problem. Let's know why these things are happening. Everything happening is for a reason. So there's reason why some people think the world is getting worse. As Caution said, Venezuela suffering from the political unreset and the economic turmoil in recent years. Also, one in the five American household has zero or negative wealth is reason that feel the world worse than 50 years ago. Why are there difference between these countries? More educated people are more likely to say it's better now, and some century young people have more positive view of life in 2017 than their elders. There are countries that see the world is a better place. Societies that have undergone tremendous economic transformation since the late 1960s. Not to mention the end of the army caliphate in Vietnam. Most people in Turkey also emphasize with the progress on the last 50 years. So everyone happens for a reason. The next one is the solution. Now we understand what happened and why. So we now need to know how to fix it. Our solution derived from the reason why things happen. The residents of these countries should think the better of themselves, and these countries should confirm their residents and stop wars and political pressure. According to Ashley in 2017, in this life better now than 50 years ago? The answer might develop on the economy. A study residence by a pre-research center reveals that people presidents of the state of their century economy largely determines whether they view their lives more positive now. So we need to look on the bright side, as Frank cites in his article. It's easier to meet now people and find a significant other. It's cheaper to go to the movie and buy a house. Traveling by plane is quicker and easier. It's easier to stop a small locally owned store. Not only that, we are a country, and the government need to make efforts such as reducing war as so that every citizen can live in health and happy life. And everyone can find a job in the world. Everyone has their own home. Everyone have own fixed fund. In conclusion, in 50 years later, there are still many people who think the world is worse place in the used to be. Everyone has to look the bright sides, and the national government has to make efforts and publicize to this to ensure that everyone can get a job and receive the appropriate benefits, and that everyone can have a very happy life. I'd like to end this talk with a story. So Socrates, when asked about the sprint to success, talked to a young man to the river, subbering him underwear. So they held him until he started for fair when finally residence. The Socrates explained that success comes when on the direct is as a favorite as the need to fair. This story tells us to think positive and to aspire to success so that we can success more quickly. Let's act together to make this world a better place to live in and be seen to be progressing and developing. Thanks for listening.